Hey folks, good morning. The weather now a little bit later than normal. Time now 11:14. Black screen behind me. I'm loading up my latest weather graphics, new information from the National Hurricane Center in the weather computer right here. Maybe just out of the shot, perhaps you can see the top of that computer. It'll be spitting out graphics here shortly behind me, but I just want to right off the bat let you know, and sure enough, right now we have graphics. Let you know that Michael, a tropical storm, no longer a hurricane, continues to steadily, but also gradually weaken here this morning as it moves quickly off to the north and to the east. So time now 11:14. We're tracking improving conditions going to the what is left of the morning on into the afternoon, and while windy, the risk of severe weather is now near zero. We don't even have any rain out there. The sunshine is starting to come back out. So improving weather. That is the story today, and I'm going to step out of the shot here really quickly. Make sure that the right weather computer is routed into the monitor behind me, and there we go. Here comes the track. And notice how quickly it moves from the 11 o'clock position near the Charlotte Metro to 8 o'clock this evening. It's in the Norfolk area, kind of the Hampton Roads, maybe even just south of west of there, and then quickly moving out to sea. Moving northeast quickly right now, 23 miles per hour, and you can see on the back side of this, we are seeing, literally, with the sunshine increasing, the dry air move into the coastal empire and low country. And eventually this is going to help pull a cold front through our area. That's more so this evening and tonight. So by tomorrow morning, we're waking up to chilly. Yes, I did say chilly, at least to me, temperatures there, coastal empire and low country. All right, let's see what everyone is saying. Good morning, Leslie. Hello to you. Good morning. Hello, Mary Latrell. Thanks for watching. Waving back at you. Velma, good morning. Hey there, Johnny. Hey, good morning, Deborah. Good morning, Marilyn. Hey there, Amy. Hey, Johnny. And Paige says, windy as heck at my house, Vernonburg. It is. And Deborah says, windy in Statesboro. It is still windy, but not as windy as it was while you were sleeping. We had near severe wind gusts earlier this morning. Let's take a look and see what sustained winds are doing right now. Again, yes, it is windy. Sustained winds 10 to 20 miles per hour inland, 20 to maybe up to about 30 at the coast, the I-95 corridor. Gusts a little bit higher than these numbers right here. But hey, it's a far cry from the maximum wind gusts we recorded this morning across the metro. Max gust 53, Savannah Hilton Head International Airport, 59 to Fusky, 57 Tybee. And, there were some power issues this morning, so we may not have all the data in, but numerous locations recording wind gusts greater than 50 miles per hour, others 40 to 50, kind of right in that 40 to 60 mile per hour range we gave you for the past few days, talking about these peak wind gusts. Eden says, sunny here in Savannah. Yes, sunshine increasing the rest of the day. Joseph, good morning to you. Marguerite says, what sleep? It was a loud, it was a noisy, and kind of an anxious night for those that were a little bit worried about the weather. Let's see, Maisha, is it already came through Savannah, Georgia? It has, increasingly sunny, and winds gradually diminishing. Again, it's a gradual process. Betty says it's still windy on Dutch Island. It's going to be windy. Today's still a windy day, but not the winds that we had last night, not the winds that we're overly concerned about. A couple of new limbs may fall, maybe some more isolated power outages, but the severe wind potential has left the forecast with Michael, which is now racing up to the north and east and weakening. Suzanne says, feels wonderful with the wind gusts and Little Whiskey Gum Branch, sitting on my back porch with my coffee, catching up on shows and enjoying it. Certainly glad that you're doing that this morning, and you're really going to enjoy tomorrow morning. So let's break out the forecast for you again, and I'm going to actually update this for you. A tornado watch, flash flood watch, flood warning earlier in Emmanuel County. All of that has expired. The tropical storm warning technically still scrolling on our screen for a portion of the area, but will be dropped. Again, tropical storm conditions leaving the area, rain chances diminishing down to 10 to 20% through early mid-afternoon, and then zero this evening. Thank you for watching, Sheila. Katie, you're very welcome. The team is glad to give you weather information any time of day, no matter what the forecast is. Tina, is everything closed today? No, many businesses are open. The Talmadge is still closed. Bridge inspectors there, and also at the bridge down in Brunswick, the Lanier Bridge, Sydney Lanier Bridge. They will be inspecting both of those bridges and likely reopening them today. We just haven't gotten official word just yet. Kenjo wants to know when winter is going to begin. Officially December 21st, but that's just the calendar, the equinox. But as far as winter weather, it's way out there in the forecast. We just simply can't tell you with any confidence when the first freeze or anything like that will occur. Janice says, hey, from Metter, Georgia, you all sure got blasted with wind last night and certainly some rain. Working on kind of a damage recap. Going to be posting that to WTOC.com, what the maximum winds were. Damage photos, we're going to have that in there as well. We kind of have a team coverage plan for you. I'm going to go up to Effingham County, the Honey Ridge Road area in Guyton, check to see if that road has been cleared. Kind of nasty looking earlier. And meteorologist Andrew Gorton will be recapping what we saw while you were sleeping, perhaps, or maybe you were up kind of hearing the noises, a little bump in the night action with the shower and thunderstorm activity producing some really gusty winds, and tornado warnings prompted those. And then Chief Meteorologist Dave Turley is going to walk through the forecast, kind of spelling out some gorgeous weather for you coming up. Rosalinda, do I know if school is going to happen tomorrow? Is it going to reopen? Don't know yet, but as soon as we know, you will know. We will pass that on to the news app, WTOC.com as well, and we'll announce it right here on TV. Donna says, Statesboro here, we need power. Certainly we do. We do have power outages. Bethany says, do we have to worry about any rising water on Tybee? No. Low tide. Strong offshore wind, tides running lower than they should be. So no coastal flooding. We are not worried about that. Certainly good news on our end. Cindy, thanks for watching in Beaufort. Improving there as well, but likely still windy. Mandy in Toombs County, thanks for watching. Deborah says power is out in Statesboro. We still do have scattered power outages, coastal Empire and low country. It'll take a while to fully be restored. Let's see. Oh no, that is so sad, Suzanne. Sorry, Cordell, Georgia. We did hear about that loss. That certainly is very sad sad to hear. Your thoughts, you are in our thoughts, of course, and so is that family. Kenja, you're very welcome. Peggy says it's cooler and cooler. Hopefully, it's feeling that way too. Ashley, Statesboro area, still terrible outages. Yes, we're still dealing with power outages, and we do have power outage links on my Twitter account. That's at Cutter Martin, SCENG, Georgia Power. Likely they're linked to WTOC.com. Weather is improving. It's windy, but the sunshine's coming out. I'm sure we have linemen out roaming now. And we know we have some line damage. Those outages in particular will take a little bit longer to fix, but the problems are being identified and addressed. Hopefully we can bring you back on, or the linemen, the power companies, that is, here shortly. Scott says, how did Tybee manage? No reports of significant damage, no reports of flooding. We knew that flooding wasn't going to be a big issue, but we did have some gusts of around 50 to 60 miles per hour. Okay, right now you're looking at my Twitter account at Cutter Martin with the power links. Not only can you see where the power is out, but also you can hover over the icons and it'll give you kind of an address of what's going on, whether it's a line issue, if they're aware of it, maybe an approximate estimation time of kind of renewal of power. But obviously the entire state of Georgia is dealing with power outages, so resources are a little stressed, and there's still quite a few outages. Look at Chatham County, Effingham County. A lot of outages. We had gusty winds last night. We had some tree damage. Trees down on 37th Street, trees down in Statesboro, also Honey Ridge Road, a lot of limb action down there, a lot of limbs down by the wind action, I should say. Go-Kart Road, also in Effingham County, had trees down. Bluffton, Old Town Bluffton, had some tree damage and line damage. That's SCE&G's territory. So again, it's still windy out there, but the forecast is improving. And I'm just going to go ahead and show you the 7-day forecast, not hold out any longer, talk about the improving conditions. And while it's windy this afternoon, this evening going to be a little calmer. We have gorgeous weather on the way. Again, just a 10% chance of a shower the rest of today. We are in the upper 50s, and wait for it, the lower 60s. Well, I guess I gave you the cooler news first. Should have held that off. Tomorrow morning, in mid to upper 50s. On your Friday morning, highs in the upper 70s, lower 80s. The humidity is very low. And a reminder, I will be out with the Storm Chaser at Sugar Magnolia Bakery and Cafe. That's on Savannah Avenue in Statesboro, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Saturday. We're going to be soaking up the sunshine, gorgeous weather. A portion of the proceeds from that event at that restaurant and a couple of the items offered by that restaurant will go to my Susan G. Komen campaign. Again, Cutter does Komen. The tour continues. continues, really kicking off tomorrow, or Saturday, I should say, the 13th, up in Statesboro. We'd love to have you. Gorgeous weather. Tell me your Michael stories. If you need any help with yard cleanup, I'd be happy to help you, maybe for a few dollars to my Susan G. Komen campaign. Just kidding. But again, if you need any help, if there's any significant damage, we can help you get connected with folks that may be able to help you. And then high temperatures in the 80s next week. Yes, we heat up, but that only gives way to our next cold front. We heat up because of the return flow, the southerly breeze ahead of our next front, middle portions of next week. Hey there, Nicole. Ari says, thank you, Lord Jesus. We made it through one more time. We certainly did. Nicole says, Cutter, can you ask Mother Nature to take her medications because I am sick of this weather? Cooler, awesome weather is on the way. Katie, were there many tornadoes in our area? There were 2 tornado warnings, no confirmed tornadoes. The damage we're seeing is likely due to straight line winds. Of course, if anything changes, if we come across more damage, maybe they'll send out inspection crews, investigation crews, the National Weather Service, that is, but I don't foresee that being the case at this time. Let's see. Cooler weather, heart. Jennifer and Brad Haney, looking forward to it. I am too. Sarah, thank you for keeping updated. We still have power, tree limb down, thankfully here in Rankin. Glad you have power and you're part of Effingham County. Licia says, we got power an hour ago. Thankful near Santa Claus. Glad that you have power. I know the Toombs County area was pretty significantly impacted, wind and rain. Annie wants to know road conditions between Jessup and Brunswick on 341. Likely okay. Those winds were lighter heading south and east from Jessup towards Glenn County. So we're not aware of any huge road issues there on 341. It should be decently good to go. Helgi says, been working too hard. The entire team is here for you, and of course we are we are happy to do so. We appreciate it. This is our passion. Happy to provide you the latest weather information. Let's see. Trina says, so enjoying this breeze, windows and doors open in Yemassee. You're going to really enjoy tonight to tomorrow morning, Trina. You're really going to. Joyce says the ad keeps us from seeing comments. The ad across keeping, I'm not sure what's going on. The ad, I'm not sure what ad you're referring to. Sorry about that, but hopefully we can figure that out for you. But I tend to read the comments and answer them, so hopefully that does help, and you can always go back and read as well. Debbie says, hope to see you Saturday. I will be out in Statesboro Saturday. Debbie, I would love to see you at Sugar Magnolia Bakery and Cafe. The proceeds, a portion of the proceeds, benefit my Susan G. Komen campaign Big Wig Tour. I'll be wearing the pink wig. I'll have the storm chaser, and I'd love to chat weather, just about anything with you out there. Gene says power coming and going in Bridgeland, and as the wind increases, as the linemen are working on the folks already that have lost power, additional outages certainly are possible as they bring everybody back online. Tammy says, yes, my friend went out this morning that way this morning. Hopefully they're doing okay. You're welcome, Annie. Marguerite says, can't believe the power didn't go out here. It goes out with a slight breeze usually. You must have been crossing your fingers, doing the happy dance or something, because a lot of folks are without power still. Suzanne again, Griner, so sorry to hear that. Praying for them, thinking about them very, very much. So a very sad story out of Southwest Georgia this morning. CC Clark, hey, good morning. Looks like we made it. We did. Richard says we are so blessed this time again. We are. And Chris Lee says weather is really nice right now and cooler. And on that note, here's your 7-day forecast. Chief Meteorologist Dave Turley in the house, going to be editing the forecast. He'll bring you more. And I have to leave the Weather Center because I'm going to hop in the Storm Chaser, head up to see how Honey Ridge Road in Guyton is looking. So if you see the Storm Chaser out there, it's myself and photographer Daniel out in the Storm Chaser, just giving you a fresh look, kind of a vibe out there, if you will, of what roadways look like, because I expect it to be significantly improved from the kind of the mess it was early this morning when we showed it on the news at daybreak. Meteorologist Andrew Gorton is going to take you back in time if you were sleeping, how strong winds were, any damage reports. He'll walk you through that. And Chief Meteorologist Dave Turley will have more on this gorgeous weather forecast coming up on the news at noon. If you are at the office now, you don't have to watch it on a TV. You can catch that in the WTOC news and weather apps as well.